He's doing something very unusual. He's doing vertical rolls in a P-51. He's the only one in the world doing them right now. Now this P-51 is a celebration of our nation's armed forces. Every aspect of the paint represents those who have served and those who gave the ultimate sacrifice. The black cape covering the front of the aircraft represents the veil of protection that our armed forces give us. That veil is one of the reasons why we have what we have today, and that's freedom. As the cape extends to the back of the canopy, it spreads out and divides into feathers, symbolizing the eagle that has flown with every aviator since the birth of aviation in 1903. The black paint has tiny sparkling stars in it. Each sparkle represents an American veteran that served our great country, the unsung stars in our lives. These veterans are the glimmering star in a mother's eye, a wife or a husband's heart, a son or a daughter's hope for the future. The silver ring behind the spinner represents the shining halo of the guardian angel who guides service personnel, having given the ultimate sacrifice, their final resting place. The stars and bars proudly displayed represent the Armed Forces symbol that all United States fighter planes carry. It carries the post-war version because Quicksilver was never a part of a unit until after World War II. All of the bare metal in this P-51 Mustang is polished. Look closely into the metal. You can see for whom our veterans fought. Bill Yoke, an individual with a love and passion for this type aircraft, did all of the metal work. The remanufactured parts are handmade, unlike the hurried war effort parts. These are made with the skill and care of a master craftsman to obtain the utmost attention to detail necessary to restore this Mustang to a condition better than factory new in 1945. As this silver bird quickly streaks across the sky, let us not forget those who served, sacrificed, and gave their all. God bless America. Now keep an eye on it. I believe somewhere in here he's going to do a 16-point roll, which is a tough move to do in any airplane, much less a P-51. There it is. That's the 16-point roll. He's at 4, there's 8, coming up on 12. There it is, and all the way to 16. There's only one other pilot in the world that would do that. And I mentioned his name a while. Instructor, airframe and power plant mechanic, in between all of the school flying. Series of Dale Rob Gold. He built hours by banner towing and instructing in the family T6 Texan before checking out into P-51 at the age of 20. After graduation, Scooter moved back to West Virginia, obtained his inspection authorization, and has picked up family restoration and fabrication business. Currently holds a surface level aerobatic waiver in the P-51 and performs in 20 to 25 shows a year. His current total time in the Mustang is over. He's got 6,500 hours total time, over 3,000 flying the P-51. Way more than the aces of World War II. Most of them were retired from the Army Air Force between 300 and 500 hours, depending upon whether you stayed with the Air National Guard and continued to fly. He and I had quite the conversation about that this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, as if you haven't been rolling your cameras and camcorders or whatever you got, here he comes. Scott Scooter Yoke, Quicksilver P-51 Photo Pass. Engine one more time. Jim's father and Bill Yoke, Scott's father, and all the brave men and women who served in the military. Here's Scooter and Quicksilver. And don't forget, in honor of our fallen veterans, we have flags that are being flown on board Quicksilver there that will be returned to their families after this flight. What a wonderful way to pay tribute to those who have served so much in the past. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, but they snuck it in on me here. We've got a race between the Corsair and the Trackhawk. The Trackhawk, what in? Wow.
Is that what it's called?